God's grace. First video ever. I don't know who I'm making this for, maybe just myself. But it's something I feel like needs to be said. Nobody's talking about it. Life is way too important to be taken too seriously. People take themselves and everything way too seriously. Not that life is a big joke or anything, but everybody's on medication, except me. And I seem to be the only one walking around bopping and smiling. That's sad, man. That's sad. You should come and join me. Life is good. I think we're supposed to enjoy ourselves. God intended for life to be fun, right? Isn't that the root of all suffering? Desire? What are you desiring? Houses, cars, clothes, jewelry, money, clout, power? There's no power. Your days are numbered just like mine. But between now and the day that the good Lord in His infinite wisdom calls us home, single file, between now and then, be of service to each other, and have fun at the same time. You should love what you do. You should love your day, enjoy your time. There's nothing that you can add to yourself to make yourself better, more than what God had already created you to be. We're a living, breathing extension of the physical and spiritual creator. And if you suffer from an existential crisis, or depression, or anxiety, or lack of self-esteem, or addiction, that's a big one. It's kind of an expert on addiction and recovery myself over the years. Clean and sober, stone cold sober all the time for many years now. It's a beautiful way to live, man. Being high on life, that sounds obnoxious, but life is beautiful. And it's not circumstantially. It has nothing to do with anything that's going on around you. Every man, Abraham Lincoln, every man is only as happy as he decides to be. Speaking straight to the men, we have a lot to be proud of, man. We built this world. We built it. We built society. We maintain it. We defend it. It's ours. And ladies, you have literally given birth to every single person on this planet. Thank you. Appreciate it. We need each other. It's another thing I don't hear. They want to separate us, keep us fighting amongst ourselves. Divide and conquer is the oldest trick in the book, and it still works. Ridiculous. People, we have no fur, we have no fangs, we have no claws. We're the weakest animal on the planet. We can't fly, without a plane, but we can't fly. We can't swim, but, if you're like me, you can swim a few feet, maybe 100 feet or so, and that's it. We don't have scales. We don't have feathers. We have nothing to protect us from the elements. We are completely vulnerable to the elephants. But yet, we're, I guess you could say, the top of the food chain in many ways. How? Why so? Why did we make it to the top? Why did we get so? Because we're smart? No. There's smarter animals than us. They know when there's a storm coming before it even hits. We need satellites. We got to launch shit into space. Because we work together. We humbled ourselves enough to realize that we could work together. We can make anything. Pull together. You're not in competition with the next man. You're not in competition with yourself. You should be pushing yourself. You should mind, body, and soul every day. I do. My self-talk is brutal. It's militant. I wake up in the morning. I relax. I thank God for another day. All we have is today. All any human being ever had is right now. And right now is okay. I don't have a bunch of supermodels banging my door down, unfortunately, damn it. But that's okay, Solitude is cool, too. There's a time for everything. I know there's a lot of stuff that I could say, but God's grace, that's what it's all about. Addiction is escapism. That's what it is. It's nothing more. You're willing to think about it. You're willing to sniff or smoke or shoot or snort or risk what have you, everything, in order to escape your feeling in the moment. You can change your feeling in the moment by changing this. Get out of here, get into here. We think too much and feel too little. Mahatma Gandhi. Read about these people that lived years ago, centuries, millennia ago. What? He wants me to move my truck. I blocked him in. You think because you buy a Bugatti that I'm not allowed to block you in? Because I got a truck? Who told him to spend $1 million on a car anyway? It's jackass. But then again, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. If that's your thing, do your thing. Whatever blows your hair back. Whatever you enjoy doing, do it. That's cool. I'll move it in a minute. You're a pain in the ass. I love them though. I love animals. No offense, but the more people I meet, the more I love animals. I'd like to bring a lot of videos like this to you guys. Let's see, I could prove the existence of God. It's a piece of cake, man. That was done back in the year 1247 from St. Thomas Aquinas. He did it in 5 ways. Design, contingency, causation, perfection, and change. I kind of married 2 of them, the causation and contingency, into like a 1.5, 2-minute spiel. And it's like baby food. It's very simple. When you think about it, sitting there, I've been pondering this since 2011. We're in 23 now. There would be no creation without a creator. And you're part of that, a living, breathing extension of our Father. You are God's version of you. You don't need to dress yourself up. You don't need to do body augmentation. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars and try and create yourself. Oh, I make myself better. Get in shape, work out, move around. In the morning, after I do my morning meditation and my prayers, I do as many push-ups as I can in an hour. And then the next day I do as many dips as I can in an hour. And after that I do pull-ups and chin-ups, as many as I could do in an hour. And then the 4th day I go back to doing push-ups again. Pretty good shape for an old man, for a Gen Xer. I want to live a long time. And I don't need a bunch of cars and clothes and houses and jewelry and money and women and all this bullshit. Because that's what it is. Because in the end, I mean, it doesn't matter. All your stuff is going to be taken. It's going to be given out to people who, I don't know if they're going to cherish it. They might sell it. I don't know. You spend $50,000 on a car. You know how much pizza you could buy with 50 G's? Man, I'd be living large. Come here, baby. Come on, come join me. Jump in the video. That's Rudy. It's my buddy. You need a heartbeat in the house that's not human to make it a home. Just got home from work, kind of tired. It's 11:11. Good number. I don't know. I think the wave just crashed. If I push it any further, it's going to be my shit and not God's grace. Be a vessel, man. Let your heart live in love. Peace, love, and lasagna.